Recent neurological research is confirming a profound connection between what we eat and how clearly we think, especially as we move through our 60s, 70s, and beyond. It's not about preventing the big, dramatic health events we all worry about. For so many of us, the real frustration lives in the small, quiet moments. The name that vanishes right from the tip of your tongue. The reason you walked into the kitchen suddenly gone. It's that subtle feeling of mental fog that can creep in, making you feel a step behind your own thoughts. This isn't just a sign of getting older. It's a signal from your brain, and it's asking for a very specific kind of nourishment. And today, we're going to talk about a simple, beautiful solution that scientists are beginning to understand on a much deeper level. Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Emily Hart, and for over 15 years, I've had the privilege of helping women navigate the changes in their bodies with clarity and compassion. This space is for us, a place to find trusted information and gentle support for a vibrant, healthy life. If that sounds like what you've been looking for, I invite you to subscribe and become part of our growing community. And I would so love to know who I'm speaking with today. Tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? I love seeing where this community of strong, wise women comes together from all around the world. Now, let's talk about that feeling of mental static. That sense that the sharpness you once took for granted has softened a bit around the edges. Neurologists and nutrition scientists are pointing to one of the most common, humble fruits as a powerful ally in our quest for mental clarity: the blueberry. They're even starting to call them brain berries, and for very good reason. We're going to explore exactly why these little blue gems are so powerful and how they can help you reclaim that feeling of focus and confidence in your beautiful mind. First, let's address the most common frustration I hear from my patients: those senior moments. It's when you're in the middle of a wonderful story with a dear friend, and the name of the main person in the story, a name you know as well as your own, it's just gone. Or you make a grocery list, leave it on the counter, and stand in the middle of the aisle at the store, completely blank. It's more than just annoying. It can be frightening. It can make you question yourself, and a quiet worry can start to grow. You might think, is this it? Is this the beginning of a long decline? Let me reassure you. What you're experiencing is often related to something called oxidative stress. Now, that sounds complicated, but think of it this way. Over the years, our bodies create unstable molecules like tiny sparks from a fire. In our brains, these sparks can damage our precious brain cells, much like how moisture can cause rust on metal. It's a natural process, but it can speed up as we age, leading to that feeling of mental rust or fog. Here is where the magic of blueberries comes in. They are packed with powerful antioxidants called flavonoids, specifically a type called anthocyanins. These are the very compounds that give blueberries their deep, rich blue-purple color. Think of these anthocyanins as little bodyguards for your brain cells. They travel through your bloodstream and are special because they can cross a very protective barrier around your brain, called the blood-brain barrier. Once inside, they get to work, neutralizing those damaging sparks and protecting your brain cells from that rusting effect. The solution isn't some complicated pill or a difficult regimen. It's as simple as a handful of blueberries a day, sprinkled on your morning oatmeal or yogurt, or just eaten by themselves as a sweet snack. The tangible benefit is a mind that feels clearer. It's the relief of seeing that name or that memory float back into focus more easily. It's about replacing that feeling of quiet panic with a sense of calm and control, knowing you are actively protecting the health of your brain with every delicious bite. Now, protecting your brain cells is one thing, but what about helping them work better? What about learning new things or keeping your mind flexible and quick? Many women I speak to feel that it takes them longer to get something new. Maybe it's learning the rules to a new card game your grandchildren want to play, or trying to follow a new recipe with lots of steps. There can be a sense that your brain's processing speed has slowed down, and that can feel discouraging. It can make you shy away from new experiences, which is the very last thing we want. The science behind this is fascinating. Your brain has an incredible ability to adapt and form new connections throughout your entire life. This is called neuroplasticity. Imagine your brain as a city, and your thoughts and memories travel along roads or neural pathways. A memory is formed when one brain cell or neuron sends a signal to another across a tiny gap called a synapse. For your brain to work well, these signals need to be fast and clear. The flavonoids in blueberries don't just protect the brain cells, they actively improve the communication between them. Studies suggest they can enhance signaling across those synapses, making the connections stronger and more efficient. Think of it as upgrading your brain's communication network from old, crackly telephone lines to a high-speed fiber optic network. A small, consistent daily portion of blueberries helps to support this incredible process. A wonderful and easy way to do this is to keep a bag of frozen blueberries in your freezer. They are just as nutritious as fresh ones, sometimes even more so, because they are frozen at peak ripeness, and they are available and affordable all year long. You can toss them into a smoothie for a beautiful color and a boost of brain-loving nutrients. The tangible benefit here is a feeling of mental agility. It's the joy of picking up that new card game with ease, of feeling your mind engage and create new connections. It's the confidence that comes from knowing your brain is not static. It is a living, changing organ that you can nourish and strengthen. You are not just preserving what you have. You are building a more resilient, more capable mind for all the years to come. Let's broaden our view for a moment and talk about the foundation of all brain health: circulation. You may not think about it often, but your brain is an incredibly hungry organ. It demands a constant, rich supply of oxygen and nutrients, all delivered by your blood. As we age, our circulatory system can become less efficient. You might notice this in other ways. Perhaps your hands and feet feel cold more often, or you feel a general sense of fatigue. This reduced blood flow can also impact your brain, contributing to that feeling of sluggishness and mental fog. This is another area where our humble blueberry shines. The same flavonoids that protect your brain cells also have a wonderful effect on your blood vessels. They help to relax the vessel walls, making them more flexible and improving blood flow throughout your entire body, including to the brain. Think of your blood vessels as tiny, intricate rivers. Blueberries help keep these rivers flowing smoothly and freely, ensuring that your brain receives all the oxygen and vital nutrients it needs to thrive. This improved circulation also helps to reduce inflammation, which is a key factor in many age-related health issues, both in the body and the brain. The solution here is about consistency. It's about making this simple, powerful food a part of your daily life. Perhaps you make a simple blueberry compote by gently heating some berries on the stove with a splash of water and lemon juice. You can spoon this over cottage cheese, whole grain toast, or even a small scoop of vanilla ice cream for a healthy treat. The benefit you feel may be subtle at first. It might be a little more energy in the afternoon. It might be that your thinking feels just a little bit sharper, a little more fluid. But you are doing something profound. You are supporting your body's foundational systems. You are making a wise investment not just in your mind, but in your overall vitality. You are tending to the very roots of your well-being, ensuring that your brain has everything it needs to function at its best, today and for all your tomorrows. Finally, I want to touch on something that is deeply connected to our brain health, but that we often discuss separately: our mood. It's not uncommon to feel that our emotional resilience isn't what it once was. We might feel a bit more vulnerable to stress, or find that our spirits are not as high as they used to be. There is an intricate dance between the physical health of our brain and our emotional well-being. When our brain is under stress from inflammation and those cellular sparks we talked about, it can directly impact the neurotransmitters that regulate our mood, like serotonin and dopamine. The nourishing, protective actions of blueberries extend to our emotional heart as well. By reducing inflammation and oxidative stress in the brain, they help create a healthier environment for these crucial mood-regulating chemicals to do their job properly. It's a beautiful example of how caring for your physical body is a profound act of self-love that nurtures your mind and spirit too. So I invite you to think of your daily blueberries not as a chore, but as a small mindful ritual of self-care. As you eat them, whether in a bowl, a smoothie, or on your cereal, take a moment. Notice their beautiful color, their sweet taste. Acknowledge that with this simple act, you are honoring your body, you are nourishing your mind, you are supporting your spirit. The benefit is not just a sharper memory, but a greater sense of well-being. It is the gentle lift you feel when your mind is clear and your body is nourished. It's a reminder that you have the power to influence how you feel, day by day, choice by choice. You are empowering yourself to live with more vitality, more clarity, and more joy. Your body and your mind have carried you through a lifetime of experiences, of joys and sorrows, of challenges and triumphs. They deserve to be treated with the utmost kindness, respect, and care. Please never believe that feeling foggy, forgetful, or less vibrant is an inevitable part of your story. You have so much power to write the next chapter. The simple choice to add a handful of blueberries to your day is an act of profound self-respect. It is a declaration that you are worth nourishing. You are a woman of wisdom, strength, and grace. You are not defined by a senior moment or a fleeting feeling of fatigue. You are whole, you are capable, and you are worthy of feeling your very best. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this conversation resonated with you, please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is one small kind thing you plan to do for your health this week? Your story could be the very inspiration someone else needs to see today. Until next time, be well and be gentle with yourself.